Welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Lucky Dime Cave. I'll be doing the final level, Magica Dispel's Castle. This level is quite difficult because of the multiple paths. If you choose the wrong path, you can you'll end up at a previous area, or you'll end up at a more difficult area than you need. There's an easy way through. I'll also be losing my my mallet for a frisbee if I can, because the frisbee is better for the final boss, but not yet. Alright, I'll do that again. There we go. And duck. Keep your mallet for now, because the mallet is best for this annoying ghost here. That's it. Get that. Quickly head up there, if I can. There we go. Jump across now when the orange thing is away, then go on this platform. If you go left up here, you end up at a previous area, so don't go there. You end up at where all those ghosts were. Okay, I usually like to get the frisbee now if I can. It doesn't matter about that. I wanted to lose my mallet anyway. I'll have to lose this one and then get another few bones. Hopefully this one will be a frisbee. Good, there it is. Get one more bone just to get rid of it, and there we go. Right, next area. This area is pretty difficult. Okay, duck here. Be careful of the spikes, they're surprisingly sensitive. Okay, duck here. We want the platform on the right there, so just get ready to get off this platform. Like that. There we go. That was really close. I'm glad I did that. Make sure you're not balancing, and then just jump over like that. Because if you're balancing, that can I can muck up that jump. Okay, go over here, jump off these. I touched the spikes even though it was the side of them. Okay, in these mirrors are green ghosts. They won't hurt you if they're flashing, but once they start moving then they can hurt you. Wait for the first one to go and then just run for it. You shouldn't get hurt if you just do that. That's the path we want. Then I'll have to get another frisbee from these ghosts. No, didn't get one there. So hopefully this one will give me one. Good, there's a frisbee. Alright, get that ghost. Go down, that was close. Just wait, be patient, that's it. There we go. Okay, two paths here. If you go down there that you can see, you get just to more ghosts, then to the middle of the area after that. If you go all the way to the left, you get to a harder area with black balls that you have to avoid, and then after that you get to the far left of the area after that, which makes it more difficult. So it's best to go down here and then just run through this area, because the ghosts are easy to avoid. Just run away from them. They don't hurt you when they're flashing, you see. So if you went the other way with the black balls on the far left, you'd end up at the far left of this area, and it's hard, this area, so it's best to go on the right and down in that area with these things. Right, okay, carefully avoid that. We're nearly at the boss. Okay, if you go down here, you'll end up at a previous area. I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's this area again, or the area with the black balls. So don't go down here, go right. That's it. Make sure you don't lose your discus, your frisbee rather. This area is pretty easy. Just make sure you jump over these annoying candle flames. Like that, that's it. Make sure you don't start running from a balance, otherwise that can, make you lose speed. That's it. There we go. This area is pretty easy now. Just make sure you get up to the boss with the frisbee, and I'll pause it just before the boss, just so I can explain something. See, this thing won't hurt you as long as it's flashing, and when you start moving, that's when it can hurt you. But once you start moving, it's not a problem anymore. Same with that one. That's it. Make sure you don't fall down here. You don't want to lose your frisbee. Right, I'll just pause it quickly to explain about the boss, because the boss starts immediately. The boss is Magicka Spell, and she has a crystal ball in the middle. You have to get the crystal ball about 8 times, I think. It's really hard to get if you have to jump in it or use your mallet, because there's a platform in the way. If you have the frisbee, however, it's really easy to get. You just have to avoid the 3 lightning bolts and the 3 bombs that Magicka Spell drops. It's really because of the lightning bolts and the bombs, getting the crystal ball is really hard if you have to jump on it or use your mallet. So if you just with the frisbee, you just have to stand at the bottom and use your frisbee when you can, and the lightning bolts and bombs are easier to avoid when you're standing on the bottom. The crystal ball appears in the middle, Magicka in the top right. Don't try to get Magicka, it doesn't do any good. The bombs and the lightning bolts are random, just try to avoid them best you can while getting the crystal ball. That's it, there's a good opportunity. There's a good one. Right, yeah, good one. And that's it, eventually she'll go down. It's just random, really. Sometimes you get lucky with the bombs and lightning bolts, sometimes you don't. If you do lose your frisbee, I recommend losing a life and starting again in the previous area and getting up to the boss with the frisbee, because doing the boss without the frisbee is too hard. Anyway, thanks to you, Donald, the boys have been rescued and I have my lucky dime back. Well, Uncle Scrooge, I'm ready for my special reward now. Och, bless me bagpipes, of course, your special reward. Is he his uncle as well? Didn't know that. Here's a lucky dime for you too. Whack, lucky dime? He he he. Yes, Donald, your dime will be as lucky as you make it. The end. And that's the end of that. There's no credits. Yeah, now that I've completed the game without losing a life, now I can talk about the main complaints I have of this. If I didn't mention them before, I might have mentioned these before. Yeah, in the desert zone, if you're invincible, jumping out of the quicksand is really difficult if you're invincible for some reason. The way that you can get lives after lives by going back inside the treasure room over and over again. The fact that bosses are really easy with the mallet, like the fourth one, like the pyramid boss in Egypt, but it's really hard without it. That boss is almost impossible without the mallet. The last boss is almost impossible without the frisbee, but with the frisbee it's quite easy. My main gripe is that there are only two hit points. They improved on that in Deep Duck Trouble. They made the red diamonds in the corner, I think they made them your hit points, or made the stars your hit points, or something like that. I'm doing Deep Duck Trouble next, so hopefully I'll be able to do that as easily as I did this. But this is a very difficult game. It took me a lot of practice to be able to get through those levels without losing a life. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this game. The music's better in Deep Duck Trouble. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been another Let's Play from me, Skeleton Crusader. And I hope to see you in my next videos very soon. Hopefully be doing Deep Duck Trouble next. So thanks for watching this, and goodbye.